We don't have $1 trillion debt because we haven't taxed enough, we have $1 trillion debt because we spend too much. You can tell a lot about a fellow's character by his way of eating jelly beans. We must reject the idea that every time a law is broken, society is guilty rather than the lawbreaker. It is time to restore the American precept that each individual is accountable for his actions. Sometimes when I'm faced with an atheist, I am tempted to invite him to the greatest gourmet dinner that one could ever serve, and when we have finished eating that magnificent dinner, to ask him if he believes there's a cook. I know in my heart that man is good, that what is right will always eventually triumph, and there is purpose and worth to each and every life. I've heard that hard work never killed anyone, but I say, why take the chance? I hope we once again have reminded people that man is not free unless government is limited. There's a clear cause and effect here that is as neat and predictable as law of physics. As government expands, liberty contracts. Government's view of the economy could be summed up in a few short phrases: if it moves, tax it. If it keeps moving, regulate it. And if it stops moving, subsidize it. Some people spend an entire lifetime wondering if they made a difference in the world. But the Marines don't have that problem. Freedom prospers when religion is vibrant and the rule of law under God is acknowledged. Recession is when your neighbor loses his job. Depression is when you lose yours. And recovery is when Jimmy Carter loses his. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. If history teaches anything, it teaches that self-delusion in the face of unpleasant facts is folly. A troubled and afflicted mankind looks to us, pleading for us to keep our rendezvous with destiny, that we will uphold the principles of self-reliance, self-discipline, morality, and, above all, responsible liberty for every individual, that we will become that shining city on a hill. Each generation goes further than the generation preceding it because it stands on the shoulders of that generation. You will have opportunities beyond anything we've ever known. I'm no linguist, but I have been told that in the Russian language, there isn't even a word for freedom. If we love our country, we should also love our countrymen. I heard one presidential candidate say that what this country needed was a president for the 90s. I was set to run again. I thought he said a president in his 90s. I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit, for political purposes, my opponent's youth and inexperience. I don't believe in a fate that will fall on us no matter what we do. I do believe in a fate that will fall on us if we do nothing.